What is up with y'all, man? It is your boy David. We're back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to the most evil lie rappers tell or sell their fans. And they can't read for a few seconds. That's crazy. Crazy. College student can't read. But with that being said, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Try to get 1,000 subscribers. Let's see what is the lie that they be selling. I could think of a couple. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I could think of a couple that they be selling, but let's see what this video has to talk about.
But you talk a lot about drugs in your music.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the #1 thing everybody like to talk about. It's the #1 seller.
Substance abuse used to be something.
You know, it's actually funny. No, drugs is not the #1 seller of the music. Sex is. Sex sells in music videos and rap songs every time. In fact, a lot of the most popular rap songs be about the bitches, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Sex be selling. For real, for real. That's what really sells. Now, the drugs and shit, that's like second or third place. But like drugs be selling a lot more.
Something artists
not drugs, sex be selling a lot more.
About as a warning, a cautionary tale. And now it's used as a selling point and a marketing tool.
Same time I drop my album, I post like a.
But now, you know what's crazy, bro? Like when I was younger and Juice WRLD had died, bro. No cap. When they said he died because he ate all the Molly, I was like, bro, why the fuck would you eat all the Molly, bro? His death was so avoidable. Gang, just take the drug charge. It's okay. Rappers beat drug charges all the time. Just take the charge, so you do not have to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, swallow all that Molly, bro. Like, that shit was ridiculous, bro. Because I guess he was on a plane and he basically ate all of it. I was like, why? Twin, just vibe. Just chill. You know what I'm saying?
A double cup. Post a handful of pills. Like to do stuff like that.
Being a junkie has officially become cool.
Now,
I mean, shit, you know, if a nigga want to pop pills and do all the shit he want to do, you go do that. I'm not doing that shit, though. I don't want to be addicted to nothing. That's why I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. I'm sober all the time because I just don't want to be addicted to anything. I'd rather keep my mind and my, you know what I'm saying, everything in one piece.
Percocet, you want one?
no.
Oh, you don't do perk?
No, I don't personally.
Fans literally bring codeine bottles to shows for their favorite artists to sign, like it's merch. It's become a joke and somehow at the same time a symbol of status.
It's like it'll be 1 month I spend $150 on syrup, $150,000, $200,000 on syrup.
Bitch, ooh, if I had the money to spend $150,000 on syrup, I would not be drinking fucking syrup. Yo, you niggas are so lame, bro. If you really about to go do the cocaine, no, I'm playing. No, jump shit. Don't do coke, y'all. But for real, bro, if I ever get to a point where I have that much money, I'll be so goddamn happy, bro. Like that shit, I'll be so happy, bro. Like, cause money fixes all my problems, twin. I'll be so goddamn happy, nigga. I would not spend no money on no motherfucking perk, no coke, no nothing. I'll just be chilling in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Living life, going to do shit outside. That's what I'll be doing, bro. That shit crazy. 100,000 on drink, on cough syrup with soda. Fuck you, buddy. You're insane.
I spent 200 bands on drink.
It's no secret that a lot of kids have seen the stuff being pushed by their favorite rapper and decided to try it. How many rappers have cited Future as the reason for trying lean?
When I heard Future,
y'all the niggas who followed that shit, the nigga like who listen to rap and do the shit the rappers be talking about, like drink and lean, you are a fucking bot, nigga. You're a bot. You're a follower. You ain't no leader. You a follower. That's insane. I could listen to Future talk about doing lean all day. I would never touch that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna know why I won't touch that motherfucker? Because it's not good for your health, nigga. I could listen to niggas talk about smoking crack. I ain't gonna smoke that shit, bitch. Are you stupid? It's just a song. Like, the fuck? It's like, I be them niggas that's talking about, bro, you know, like, oh my god, you play GTA? It's just a violent game. It's gonna make you a school shooter. Nigga, no, bro. I can shoot niggas in a video game without shooting niggas in real life. It's just a game. Like, what the fuck? It's just a song. Chill. Like, be your own person. Be your own person. No cap. For real.
The first song I ever heard by Future was Ain't No Way Around It. The second song I've ever heard by Future, Dirty Sprite. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
I drank lean with Future. He one of the biggest in our generation of influencing lean, and him and Lil Wayne and Gucci.
Cause I remember this one time I told Future, and it was like in a room full of people too. I'm like, you the reason I do that? He was like,
exactly, bro. Like, no cap, no. Cause Future, he a motherfucker. He a OG. He a old ass nigga now. You know what I'm saying? Not the clown. He a old ass nigga now. Nigga talk about. Could you imagine a young nigga talking about some? Bro, you the reason I do lean. If I was Future, I'd be like, bro, are you stupid, bro? Why the fuck would you do it? I'm just rapping about it. Why would you do it? Shit, are you dumb, boy? I'll be like, are you dumb, nigga? Like, you're so dumb. You're dumb.
I told him he the reason I started doing some type of like drug, like.
But when he and others are asked about their influence on the youth, it's the same dismissive answer every time.
OG Mako has taken issue with Future's music. Here's what he tweeted. He said,
Bro, hold on, stop. Hold on.
So every time.
OG.
Man, this nigga Future used to really wear fedoras, bro. Look at that shit. Y'all see that? Look, bro. The nigga, bro, I used to not even think about that shit. This nigga used to really wear fedoras with the regular fit. Oh my god. Hey, back then, nigga was just wearing shit. Just to wear shit. It's so crazy, bro. Like, god damn. I feel like now fashion is more like streamlined and shit. But back then, niggas just used to wear shit. Look, y'all. Nigga got on a fucking fedora. Oh my lord.
Mako has taken issue with Future's music.
His hair fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with the locks for sure. His shit tough, but the fedora is insane. But now I'm looking at it. Why the fedora kind of tough too? What the hell? Hey, I'm dead riding, bro. Stop playing. I'm dead riding, bro.
Here's what he tweeted. He said, I love Future, but I also understand Future has destroyed countless lives by making it cool to be a drug addict. 56 hands ain't cool.
56 hands ain't cool.
Yeah, what do you say to that? That drug culture's been promoted through the music and that's not good for the young people.
He need to rap about whatever he rap about. He need to get out there and start rapping church Bible verses.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The nigga right. Gang, if you don't agree with what he's talking about, cool, that's fine. Rap your own shit. Point blank period. You don't have to do the shit they talking about in the songs. I hope everybody should know that. Like, niggas will watch movies and niggas will kill niggas in them movies. You think them niggas gonna go ahead and start killing niggas in real life? Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't have to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, be for real.
And then he won't have an opinion on hip hop.
If you knew that the music did make somebody do drugs, would you still make music?
OG Mako, he gonna have to respond. He gonna have to see me about that too though. When I see him, he gotta tell me to my face.
Artists have been doing drugs since the beginning of time, but they weren't flaunting it for all of us to see. Somewhere along the way, things changed to the point where it's now a core part of how a lot of artists build their entire image and persona, and I'm talking about rappers specifically. Take Lil Wayne for example. He became so synonymous.
Bruh, the Lil Wayne fall off is so crazy. Like, the nigga was looking like a crack baby. I remember when that nigga had on the motherfucking the brown locks. He put the brown dye in his locks, bro. He was looking like a crack baby. I was like, what the hell, gang? Like, you look insane, twin. You do not look right. Your hair don't look right, bro. You look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
With lean that he was gifted a bedazzled double cup live on television. This is an addictive opioid that is.
Why is the bedazzled double cup kind of hard though? Why is that kind of tough? I don't know what it is, but the bedazzled double cup is. So that's kind of hard.
It's taken the lives of many, and somehow it was celebrated on a show whose audience is mainly young people. And that was back in the early 2010s, so things have only gotten worse since then. A$AP Rocky dropped Purple Swag in 2011, and the whole of A$AP at that time was heavily on syrup. Rocky would even brag about them being the first in Harlem doing lean in interviews.
Drugs have always played a part in the A$AP. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Purple Swag. We was talking about lean. We was talking about weed.
That same year in 2011, Future dropped Tony Montana and Dirty Sprite, which is really when he first blew up into the mainstream.
I remember being so high on this song. Cause I was in tune, like my mouth I couldn't even open it.
Nigga talking about, I said 20 months, nigga mouth couldn't even open, man. I think I saw this shit, bro. This nigga stupid, bro. So it's my mouth couldn't open all the way, bro.
Around that same time, we also had artists like Mac Miller, Travis Scott, Chief Keef, and The Weeknd, whose music had substance abuse as a central theme.
When you make a crowd crazy with slow beats.
That's the tempo, man. It's the drugs, man.
They went on to become some of the biggest, most visible artists of the 2010s. So really from there, it was only...
I don't know what it's something so ironic about Travis being talking about some goddamn, it's the drugs, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's the drugs. It's the drugs! The flame! I don't know, something so ironic about that shit, bro.
Only a matter of time before this spread and became the norm. By 2018, rappers were fully leaning into what I'd call the junkie aesthetic. Lil Pump was making songs about proudly being an addict. In the video, he has Charlie Sheen, a well-known addict, walking through a rehab facility handing out pills. Around the same period, there was this whole wave of artists whose entire gimmick, their whole identity was built around drugs. You had Lil Xan, Lil Peep, Lil Skies, Pump, Smoke Pub, and a bunch of others from that same.
It was so many Lils back then, bro. Lil Baby, Lil. So many Lil niggas in the Lil rappers in the back then, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a rapper, I would not add Lil to my fucking rapper name. It would just probably, honestly, bro, if I was a rapper, my name would just be David. Honestly, bro, just David. Like, it won't be no goddamn crazy shit. It would just be like. But you know what's funny though? I say that, but I'm low-key regretting saying that because of, David, the nigga that actually like killed a little ass girl. So I don't know. It would probably be like Didi or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably. Because the people in my life, they call me Didi. So I don't know.
Era.
I stopped doing drugs. But I just realized I'm sipping drink again. Ash, get it!
Going through drugs, overdosing on drugs, kind of just put the icing on the cake.
I haven't even ate breakfast, nigga. I'll pop his hand right now. I'm gonna sit right here.
Sometimes when you're hanging out with guys like Lil Pump and Smoke Perp, you feel very triggered to take Xanax.
You should take Xanax. Shut up.
Them boys pure if they about to peer pressure that fucking 38-year-old man into doing Xanax, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? These niggas love drugs. Like, I don't even know why. Shit. I don't know why, but they love drugs. I mean, I guess I know why, because of how it makes them feel, but still, like, goddamn, bro.
Amigos, you know what I'm saying? They brought out culture, but me and Pump bringing out the Xan culture. We bringing Xan culture to album.
You look back at those characters now and realize how lame they were, but you also really can't blame them because this is the stuff they came up seeing.
Damn, bro, look at Cardi, bro. It's young Cardi, nigga. This shit crazy. We don't even see this nigga look like this no more, bro. Nigga look so motherfucking young, bro. Shit crazy. Now, he a little zesty demon. Shout out Cardi, bro. No cap.
This is the music they came up listening to. What's embarrassing is it wasn't just the young kids who didn't know any better. Young Thug was 29 years old, flexing whippets and other things on social media.
Now, I've seen some rappers recently do some strange stuff with lean. I've seen Thug pour some on a ice cream cone. 21 Savage pour some syrup on his waffles.
Red on that waffles, man.
First of all, that's fucking disgusting. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all, because cough syrup is nasty. First of all, I let that be known. Cough syrup is nasty as shit, right? Like when niggas be sick, they take that cough syrup. I hated taking cough syrup as a young nigga. Like when I was a little baby, I was like, bro, fuck. I used to hate being sick. And when you sick, bro, niggas try to medicate you, bro. They try to give you all the cough syrup and shit. I hated that shit. That's why even if it was put in front of me, I would never drink lean because I hate medicine, bro. Like pills and all that shit. I only take them because I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sick, I have to take it. But putting fucking the nigga put cough syrup on the pancakes like it's maple syrup. He's a fucking goner. He's a bot. Shit crazy.
Syrup is being poured up in basically every studio clip that gets posted on Instagram. They go out of their way to make their addiction sound cool and desirable. Sauce Walker has actually said in his own words that drinking syrup makes you player.
This shit make niggas that ain't even players. Yeah. And that's what people don't understand about this. Like, that's the difference between beer and...
let this shit be known. You do not gotta drink... you do not gotta drink fucking lean mixed with soda to be pee. Don't let this nigga with all these chains confuse you, bro. Don't let this shit confuse you. He need the shit. This is for him. He need that to feel pee. Don't let that shit confuse you. You do not need fucking codeine mixed with soda to feel pee, bro. Just relax, gang. Just relax, brother.
Champagne. This is a champagne.
What baffles me is they don't even tell the truth about what they're promoting. They'll show you the cup, the pills, they'll show you the lifestyle and show you how cool it looks, but they refuse to speak about the real effects of the decisions they're convincing people to make.
Now the dirty Sprite, does that make you nervous?
Bro, Future used to really just wear fedoras for no reason. That shit really crazy as fuck to me. Like, I gotta say it again. That shit's insane, bro. Just for no reason. Fuck it. Fedora. Like, what the hell, bro?
It all, the drink. That's what had Rick Ross having seizures. That's what had Lil Wayne having seizures.
Just say people have died drinking.
I don't know that.
It had me nervous at times because people talk about it so much.
Right.
So that's the only thing that had me nervous. Besides that, it's good drink to me.
The ones who make it look the most glamorous are almost never the ones who come out afterwards and speak on the real consequences. I've heard so many horror stories about Xanax specifically, both personally and just from doing my own research into it. You hear about people doing the wildest, most out of character things, getting themselves into genuinely dangerous situations.
I popped it down. I just remember feeling so free, cause like that's why people get.
Bro, is Lucky skinny? What the fuck, skinny Lucky? Little arms, big head ass nigga. What the hell, bro? He used to be skinny. Oh shit. Boy, I've never seen this nigga like this before, bro. This is like my first time, bro. What the hell? Shit crazy.
So much trouble off Xan, cause it really make you like you don't think about consequences.
The Xanax turning up, you know, but I was falling asleep on video sets.
Damn. The #1 woman beater in the world is on Xanax too. That shit crazy, bro. Well, of course you're on Xanax. I mean, shit, you know. You gotta calm down after you beat the shit out your fucking girl for the millionth time. Shit. Fuck.
So, you know, I was cussing people out randomly. I was doing crazy stuff. Like, I was just like, man, I would wake up, ask my homies, hey, man, so what time we gotta shoot this video? And they'd be like, dude, we shot it yesterday. And, you know, I'm not ashamed about talking about it because, you know, a lot of our youth is doing that now, thinking it's the cool thing to do.
But, you know, I watch my friends, like, just becoming different people and, like, doing, like, 5 bars, 6 bars, you know what I'm saying? Until niggas start having seizures, and it's like, okay, well, you about to die. Whereas another one of my boys busted.
But them niggas was low-key suicidal, bro. Because there's no way you did 6 whole bars and thought you were going to be okay after. Like, nigga, these niggas be low-key suicidal. They just want to feel good as they fucking pass away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, no cap.
In a crib and shot somebody, and now he's about to do, you know, like 20 years or something like that.
It gets even scarier when you talk about coming off it. If you're dependent on Xanax and you try to stop cold turkey without weaning off it properly, your body can react by getting seizures. This is actually what happened to Quentin Miller. He had a seizure while he was driving, and it ended up costing him his leg.
Okay, so you're driving your car, then you have a seizure as you're driving?
Yeah, that's what I believe is what happened. Those were my Xanax popping days, man, and I found out later that you can't just go cold turkey off shit like that, you know, because it causes a seizure. So really, I wasn't even on them the day it happened. I had, you know, dramatically dropped on how much I was taking. And
take lean, for example. It's an addictive opioid, and it tastes really good, which makes it easy to get caught up with it. But the effects are nowhere near as sweet as the taste.
Like somebody's grabbing your stomach, inside your stomach, and just holding it.
That's how you feel right now?
Right now. I feel like I done got used to it, you know what I mean?
It has.
Oh, I heard that, like, when you do a bunch of lean and shit, and like your stomach get fucked up, like you literally cannot take a shit for a couple days. I was like, damn, that don't even sound right. That sound like it blocks up your intestines or some shit. You can't shit, bro. I was like, what the hell? Cause this comedian had told this joke. He was like, bro, he was like, that nigga was all he had stopped doing it. He went to the restroom. He said he dropped the shit the size of his fucking like head, like into the toilet. I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn. I was like, damn, that shit crazy, nigga.
I'm easily irritated, aggressive even. The smallest thing can set them off.
Well, they get you like drowsy, tired. They get you aggravated. You be mad.
When I was on lean, is that I had a really bad attitude.
Really?
You've probably seen headlines or clips of rappers acting erratic, lashing out at someone for no reason at all. Most of us assume this is how rappers are. They have no respect for anybody and they're entitled. Sure, sometimes that's true, but a lot of the time it's actually the drugs fueling that behavior.
I was on lean. I was sipping so much syrup, bro. You'll notice, you'll see so many like white styrofoam cups and you'll see so many like Hawaiian Punch bottles in the studio. I was just always irritated. One little thing I didn't like when Torre said what he said about, you know, and that was a joke too, come to find out. And I was like, what, Nick? Wait, what?
Disrespectful ass, stupid ass questions. That's real talk. You got a problem when you can holler at me. Wait, hold on. That's real. That's real talk. Real serious. It ain't no problem, bro. For real, man. Yeah, you did get serious. You trying to test my homeboy, bro. It ain't no joking, man. Serious about this, man.
For all the rapping that's being done about syrup, all these songs, all these bars about sipping and pouring up, I find it hilarious. Nobody has ever written a single line about how bad the constipation is.
They got a lot of you sip.
Oh, just talk about that, bro. I know the constipation a real motherfucking issue, bro. Like, Nigga just be sitting there with fucking bubble gushes, AK shit. Like, that's torture, boy.
So much, every time you shit, you just gonna shit out a pebble because the codeine and got around your liver and it done harden up your liver and shit.
Yo, when I was constipated from drinking lean, my friend Snaggy told me a secret. I put my finger up my butt and I just scooped it out because.
Man, what? What? Aiden, you disgusting motherfucker! What? Bro, you was scooping. Yo, stop doing lean, gang. Like, you gotta this nigga talking about sticking his fingers up his ass. Bro, he fingered himself to be able to shit, bro. Stop doing lean, nigga. Respect your body, bro. This nigga out here, this nigga had to basically finger his booty hole to shit. What? Yeah, like, I'm dead, bro. I can't believe that shit, bro.
Wouldn't come out.
You're lying.
So all my life I did. I swear to
I would never shake that nigga hand ever again. Fuck you, bro. I would never shake your hand ever again, bitch. Fuck you.
God, that's how constipated I got. I was shooting pebbles. I had to finger myself to get it out.
We've all seen the lean gut, the stomach that looks swollen that a lot of these artists develop over time. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is the liver and kidney failure, the overall organ damage they experience.
You had cardiac issues. You ended up in the ICU.
I was taking perks.
French, why the fuck are you taking pills and fucking doing lean, bro? French, what is wrong with you, gang? Are you good? Are you good? Are you actually good, bro? Yo, what the hell is you on, twin?
I was for like 6 years. They said they had to inject me with some shit, my heart and this and that. Yeah, I almost lost it.
Yeah, you almost died.
Yeah.
More often than not, it takes something drastic to actually get through to them. Usually it's ended up in the hospital or being forced into treatment, and this happens a lot more often than people realize. Behind the scenes, they quietly go through rehab stints and hospital stays that never make headlines. Their teams work hard to keep it out of the public eye. In 2019, both Gunna and Young Thug suffered from kidney and liver failure.
You know, you said in the song that you were in the hospital, kidney failures and all of that.
Yes.
So health-wise, how are you taking care of yourself or doing anything differently now?
Oh, well, Gunna changed his fucking life around. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga built like a fucking pit bull now. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. And nigga got muscles like, nigga muscle got muscle, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He locked in, bro. He locked in spiritual with himself, too. No doubt, man. He you know what I'm saying? Ever since the shit that happened with the Rico case with Thug, bro, I don't know, man. He just been moving differently. Moving completely differently, bro. Shit crazy.
Drinking water.
I'm drinking water. What's in that other cup, though, Gunna?
That's number some soda.
They had to.
You sure? Yeah, man. Fuck, bro. Stay out the lean, y'all. That shit not good for your tummy, bro.
Get me out of the bed, basically. I felt like my whole body was numb and I couldn't move. I went to the hospital and I had found out that I had liver and kidney failure. And I kind of had sort of passed away, like I kind of died. I was in the hospital for like 17 days. I left the hospital, my mom didn't trust it. So I left the hospital, we went to another hospital. It was like, man, you got liver and kidney failure. You're supposed to be dead.
For every Young Thug or Gunna story that actually comes out, there's several more we'll never know about. It's actually very common for artists to be hospitalized because of drugs, but how they hide it is by blaming it on dehydration and a bunch of other stupid things. So the next time you see a press release or an artist saying they were taken to the hospital because of dehydration, now you know what's really going on.
In the last year, you had several seizures. You had to be hospitalized. What happened?
Dehydration.
For dehydration.
Hey, you know it's funny, I never thought about it, but I never low-key believed that shit. I was like, okay, you went to the hospital for dehydration. Nobody goes to the hospital for dehydration. Unless it's an athlete. Why the fuck is a rapper going in for dehydration? These niggas water fasting? These niggas out here water fasting, bro? Fuck out of here, man. Dehydration my ass. Them boys damn near OD'd off the lean, nigga. Nigga liver stop fucking working, bro. Like, what the hell?
Well, no dehydration. If you look at that article up, it said dehydration. That was cap. You know, that's just good PR. We didn't want to let the world know that 18, 19-year-old Bow was, you know, heavy on the drink, but we was.
There's an interesting kind of cognitive dissonance that happens with the rappers who are addicts. They'll proudly rap about what they do. They'll post about it, glamorize it, making it a part of their whole image. But at the same time, they very much hate being seen as addicts or junkies.
Tell them pop a perk right quick. I'm itching right now.
Are you gonna make it, or are you gonna be okay for it?
Sure, man. Come on, ain't no addict.
If you actually sit them down,
Nigga said I'm itching. You itching to pop a perk, but you not an addict? Then what are you, nigga? Then what are you, nigga? Cause that's addict shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? You just okay, but you itching to pop a perk? Like, what? And like saying that, bro, that's like you ain't eat for 14 days and a nigga put food in front of you. You like, I'm not hungry. What the fuck, nigga? Like, the hell?
and ask them directly about their usage, they go out of their way to explain why they're not a junkie and why it's different for them.
Let's talk about drugs again. Let's not call it drugs. When you call it drugs, you make me sound like a crackhead, miss.
Man, I don't want to be a crackhead.
I don't do a lot of drugs. Shit, real drugs are like crack, heroin, and like, you know, meth shit that really get you up, really get you tweaking. If you ain't doing that, then you ain't doing drugs.
I was mad that I'm going through this shit. Like, I got millions in my bank account, and I'm feeling like a J. Honestly, like just being 1,000. Like that ain't me. Like I'm not like that type of nigga. Like
this is the typical kind of denial you usually see with an addict. And this same kind of denial shows up in an even darker way when someone actually passes away from substance abuse. It becomes this taboo topic that nobody wants to be real about. Take ASAP Yams, for example. When he passed...
And how did Yams die? What the fuck happened to Yams? I know he passed away, but how the fuck did he die? I kind of forgot.
His group for a whole while refused to acknowledge the real reason. They said...
Oh, OD'd. Fuck.
It wasn't the drugs that killed him, but rather his sleep apnea. Only later did ASAP Rocky come out and...
Bro, that's cap. Niggas don't die off of sleep apnea. I ain't saying sleep apnea ain't dangerous, but niggas don't really be dying because of sleep apnea. That's cap. That's insane, bro. That's fucking crazy. No boy's capped up.
Speak on the real reason for his friend's untimely demise.
We know our brother died from an overdose, and just like people like Lil Peep and, you know, Mac Miller, rest in peace, you know, it's one of those situations where in hip-hop, it's oversaturated with that, and you hear that more common than you hear, like, you know, rest in peace XXX, people really being, you know, murdered or something like that. It's a lot of people just dying from overdosing and close to near-death experiences. You hear that a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to like kind of chill.
Too often you'll see an artist go on a press run, sit down for interviews, and claim they're finally sober. There are a lot of reasons behind that lie, but a huge part of it comes down to shame.
I only lie when I'm up. And you lie about, there was something in the album where you're like, the last time I said I was sober, I was lying about, yeah. You lying about that shit? I have though. Me too. Like on the last rollout, shit, I was like acting like I was past all my demons and shit. I was up the week before.
We tragically saw a version of this with Mac Miller too. In the weeks before he passed, he did a few interviews where he reassured everyone that he was sober and was in a good place.
That shit's so fucking sad, bro. Like that, I know, bro. It's crazy because he was fucking with Ariana, bro. She was so goddamn sad because of that shit. That hoe called that nigga phone like 200 times. I was like, what the hell, bro? Shit. Wow, that's crazy, twin.
And then just a couple weeks later, he was gone. Mac Miller actually explained this exact feeling perfect.
Bro, Mac was one of the few white artists that niggas like actually like fuck with on like a level of how do I say this? Like, you know how a lot of white people, they rap, it feels like gentrification. But niggas fuck with Mac solely based off the fact that he respect the art form so much more, bro. Like he really deeply respected the art form, bro. It didn't feel gentrified when he was rapping, bro. When other niggas was rapping, that shit felt gentrified than a bitch. But when he did that shit, it just felt like he was paying homage damn near, bro. No cap.
Quickly himself before his untimely passing. Most artists who are genuinely struggling will get in front of a camera and lie, mainly to get people to stop worrying and to get everybody off their back.
You get the urge and the itch to tell people, don't worry, I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm okay. Because, you know, like
because that's the thing about addiction, bro. When you're an addict, bro, that shit. I'm not an addict, so I don't speak on it. I'm not speaking on this shit like I'm an addict. But I'm saying, like, when you're addicted, your addiction doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody else around you, bro. So if you out here addicted to shit, and let's say unfortunately you die, your mom just lost her son, your mom just lost her son, your dad just lost his son, your brother lost his brother, your sister lost her brother or her sister. Like, just say, like, just in general, like, you affect your how you are affects everybody around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's bigger than you. You know, you're like, you being on those substances, it's causing more harm than you realize. Because you think, oh, I'm just doing it to myself. Even if you are aware enough to understand that you're just doing it to yourself, are you aware enough to understand you're doing this to other people as well? That's what I'm saying.
People that care about me and fans that love my music, and it's a beautiful relationship with them of people who have been with me through being a 19-year-old wide-eyed kid to being a self-destructive, depressed drug user to all these different stages, and then they see something like that and they worry. So your first reaction is, let me tell them I'm cool.
I think a perfect case study for this is Future. This is a man who's a self-admitted addict in his own songs and interviews.
How much drugs do you actually consume on a regular basis?
Too much. I need to stop now. Because I know my little sons don't listen. I'm about to stop.
As time went on, something changed. At first, he was speaking about it openly, but then eventually he started pushing back against the exact narrative he spent years building around himself.
I'm chilling, man. People gonna look at this interview and gonna swear I'm on drugs. The last time I did Monster, I was sober. Everybody thought I was high. It was like, I ain't gonna speak on the people. You was on drugs, you was this, you had to be high. You was doing this. I was like, I wasn't even high, I'm not high now. There's no drugs over here in London. So it's just like, I don't have to do it. It's not a thing that I have to do. Like, I'm super, like, I have to do drugs. Like, I'm sober.
It's cool to rap about it until you actually get married to it, until it becomes who you are in everyone's eyes. And then suddenly, you don't want to be the representative for it anymore. So he started claiming he only rapped about it because it sells, because it's an attraction.
You know what I mean?
I think, honestly, at that point, he's kind of right, though, because sometimes it just sells, bro. It sells, gang. The shit sells. Like, I feel like you don't, that's the thing when I say you don't have to do it. You can rap about it, though, but you don't got to do it. Like, at the end of the day, like, shit. Because I've never seen any headlines about Future being in the hospital because of drug overdoses or anything like that. So I'm thinking the nigga off the shit. He cool. I don't think he doing it no more. Because the nigga got sons. He got sons and shit. And he got sons and daughters and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? They need their daddy around. So I don't think he doing it. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not like super out of drug addict. My music may portray a certain kind of image.
But you talk a lot about drugs in your music.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the #1 thing everybody like to talk about. You know what I mean? It's a catch. It's the #1 seller.
I don't talk about drugs in my life.
That's a super messed up thing to say, because now you're the guy pushing a harmful lifestyle onto the youth. A lifestyle you claiming you don't even partake in yourself. But that obviously...
It's just all about the money, bro. About the bread, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I can't be too mad at niggas trying to get some money in this world. Fuck it, bro. But at the end of the day, it's up to you whether or not you do the thing, bro. If you do it, that's you. Yeah, that ain't me. But you know what I'm saying?
Isn't the case at all.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Future's out here saying, I just rap about drugs because I know it sells. That's what people want to hear. Meanwhile, people are overdosing. What do you guys think about what Vic had to say?
Why does Vic meant to think that Future is only rapping about drugs because it sells?
Because Future said that.
So, why do we believe it? Because he said it.
At the end of the day, he simply no longer wanted to be seen in that light. This was just him trying to change the narrative, the same way he claimed he'd stop drinking lean, which we saw wasn't true.
But it just came a time where it's just like I'm walking around with 2 cups all the time, all day. Now my day getting more busy. I'm trying to think about the cup. It's just like, it's just the cup. I'm older now. It's like, the cup don't even look right at this point.
Yo,
we walking around with a cup in my hand all the time.
Future does not want to be seen as a junkie, especially as he got older.
Yeah, but this video really goddamn lined into Future for real. Goddamn, he ain't the only motherfucker popping pills and shit. Who else be doing that shit? Offsetting them? They be doing that shit too. But this video is really, at the start, it kind of was very broad about a lot of, you know, everybody that does it. But now we're really zooming into Future and his perspective and why he does what he does. Let's really dive in. Okay, I'm here for it.
I don't want to be a crackhead. I'm a rock star. I'm a lifestyle. It's so much more than drugs to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm fly. I'm fashion forward with everything. Like, so it's more to me than just drugs.
If you've ever grown up around addicts or had an addict in your family, you know how badly addiction affects people. Not just the person struggling with it, but everyone around them too. Drugs are dangerous because they completely change who a person is, and they destroy even the closest relationships. These rappers who are struggling don't tell you their homes and relationships are in turmoil because of their lifestyle. When you listen to the artists who've tried to get clean, the ones who've been honest about their journey, almost all of them talk about their mothers, how much their addiction was driving a wedge between them and their family. And it's usually a mother that has to see their child going through it.
I had to get all this shit though, man. I was getting too high.
How you shit?
When I see my mama and my grandma cry to me, start, I'm like, man, cause she said mama faking, you know, I just do skinny head.
Yeah.
Your loved ones started peeping. Like my mama started telling me, hey boy, I don't like you on this. What this is, and you sleep and you're aggravated and you're not you ain't being my son, you're arguing with nobody in my family liked it, and they just kept saying it and it started to hurt. Cause I ain't no Jay or nothing, you know what I mean?
Nah, nigga. I hate when they do that shit, boy. If you on lean, if you on pills, you a J, nigga. You a junkie. I'm sorry, you a junkie ass nigga. Stop. Why did? Well, I ain't no junkie, bro. You are a junkie, boy. What the fuck? Nigga talking about I'm itching for a yerk. You itching for a yerk, and then the nigga said, can you make it through this interview? And the nigga said, nah, I'm cool. I ain't no J, nigga. You a junkie too, nigga. Y'all some junkies. What the fuck?
Relapsed a while ago. And I was probably high that day.
You were.
How do you know?
Because I know when you're Joey, and I know when you're under the influence of drugs.
Drugs push away everyone from the addict. Some people get tired and unable to deal with watching their loved ones killing themselves. This was slightly highlighted in Lil Wayne's The Carter documentary. His manager and best friend at the time wanted to leave him and the whole operation because of his drug use. He couldn't stand to see Lil Wayne in that state.
That's a hard, because I done been put in situations where I felt like.
Could you imagine leaving a damn near multi-million-dollar operation because your boss is constantly high? Bitch. That shit crazy. I would be, boy, what the fuck did he do to this nigga, bro? I don't even know. So I'll be thinking about it like, fuck, man. The money, nigga. Like, this shit look too good, man. Fuck. You gotta do what you gotta do, though, man. No cap.
I was ready to walk away. I gave my ultimatum, you know what I'm saying? Then as we was more pissed, it was like, how you gonna walk away from me? You supposed to be my friend, and you know, that's what went on between, and that shit hurts me. Shit hurts me. That's the reason why I don't ride on the bus. I can't be around. Yeah, I can't look at him in that state for too long because it hurts me. You know what I'm saying? I don't supply it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I told them, don't ask me to get it.
Of course, Wayne's response to this was filled with anger and denial. This is when a person knows they have a problem but refuses to come to terms with it.
All the motherfuckers that been with me, that ain't gonna ever be with me again, to know I did it for y'all. So when I'm not doing it for you no more, die and start the show.
Did he chuck his jacket at that nigga, bro? What the fuck?
Talk about the boy on too much drugs and baby, you take him to a rehab. A junkie can't do what the I do. I am.
I think it's because of the ultimate, the way junkies look, right? Junkies are usually broke and on drugs. And because you're rich and on drugs, that makes you not a junkie because you're rich. Because junkies are usually broke. But no, nigga. You're a junkie too. Don't get it fucked up. Just because you got money, that don't make you not a junkie. Nigga, you a junkie too. Fuck on out. Like, you a junkie too.
The ultimate high. I just want the one that's with me to know it ain't about what I'm on. It's about what I do.
When they do finally decide to try and stop, that's when the real battle actually begins. Because now they have to go through withdrawals. And this is, without a doubt, the hardest part of the whole process. Depending on what they're coming off of.
It's crazy because the withdrawals damn near make you feel like you want to get back on that shit to stop the what's it called, the effects of the withdrawal. Like with the lean shit, the constipation, the liver disease, all that shit. Like damn. And with the yerks, bro said he got off that shit, he had started seizing. What? That shit, like, as somebody who's never done no drugs before, that shit will make me want to never touch a fucking yerk ever. That's insane, bro.
Whether it's the lean, pills, or a mix of everything, the withdrawal can look different, but it's brutal no matter which way you look at it.
Everybody want me to stop and all this and all that, but it ain't that easy, bro. It ain't that easy. It feel like death in your stomach when you stop doing it. You gotta learn how to stay, you gotta go through detox.
When I first got locked up, like, I used to have nightmares, cold sweats, everything. Like, shit, I was going through a detox stage, like, of everything, though, because I was on the weed then, everything. Like, every night, I have nightmares, wake up in cold sweat every night for about a month straight.
So I went through a phase, man. When I say 7 days of pain, bro, like...
Hey, that's not funny, but when that nigga said 7 days of pain, god damn, nigga, what the fuck? Hey, 7 days of pain is some nut ass shit though. That's crazy as fuck.
I never want to go through that again. Like I don't even remember.
It's taken from me, like a person that's going through it right now, and I'm saying it's not cool. Like it really, your whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wake up, shit, I need a perk. I need some lean. I need a perk like my body need it. It's crazy. It just controls your life. Feel like you got handcuffs on you for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape it.
It's extremely hard to stop using, and unfortunately, it's very easy to relapse. This was part of Isaiah Rashad and Dominic Fike's conversation that gave me actual chills. Seeing them speak about how their relapse is basically imminent, and all they are doing is delaying it, was really sad to see. They will forever be dealing with this for the rest of their lives.
My biggest fear is to never be able to get up again.
I mean, I feel you. I keep pushing off my relapse. You feel me?
That's the thing in AA, they say.
Yeah, I keep pushing that bitch off further and out, further out.
They do that. It's expression, my addiction's doing push-ups. While I'm inside, like, getting weak, it's doing push-ups.
That shit sad, bro. Man, that shit kind of sad, twin. Fuck. That shit made me go quiet for a second. That's dark, nigga. Drop an album. Oh, let me stop. Let me chill. Let me chill. But now that shit dark than a bitch, bro. Fuck, that's tough.
What frustrates me the most is not only are artists not telling the full story about these things, but they refuse to take accountability for the part they've played in pushing it.
I always wanted to drink lean though, because of Lil Wayne though. I was a real impressionable kid, you know? I was like super impressionable.
Lil Wayne is one of the figureheads who a lot of people say it made them want to try lean, but whenever it's time for him to actually acknowledge the truth, he sounds completely tone deaf about it.
And did you ever think, am I a good role model? You know, am I a good example?
I'm not an example for people on how to live their lives. And never in my life would I ever set out to be an example for people on how to live their lives. If you need an example.
Well, the issue is with the type of music, with the type of business you're in as a nigga that does music, and because, you know, to be richer in music, you have to be very popular, so everybody sees you. You unironically become a part of people's lives. They hear what you say, they hear your words, you become, it's basically a one-sided friendship. They know more about you than you do them. So you automatically, especially if you're a famous individual, become an influence in someone's life just off the fact that you exist. So the fact that he couldn't see this shit, I'm pretty sure he like, what, 20-something in this clip? The nigga like 20-something in this clip? Like, at your big age, you should know that you influence niggas just off your existence sometimes, bro. Like, especially with how big you are, Lil Wayne. Like, you should have known this, bro. Like, come on, gang. That's like, nigga, that's like fucking, what's his name? Shit. That's like when Future was talking about he like, he don't rap about this shit. No, he only rap about this shit, but he don't do it. Gang, just because you rap about it, you gonna make other niggas do it. Because humans have this thing where they love to follow. Humans are followers, bro. It's how we build society, bro. Humans are followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you sell them a good enough message, they gonna follow. And that's just how it goes, bro.
Example for how to live. And you just shouldn't have been born.
It ain't nobody's business what's in my cup, what's in your cup, what's in their cup. It's your cup. Drink it. Die. Kill yourself if that's what you want to do. You could be drinking prune juice. Who knows? If I say this is...
Bitch, you ain't drinking no fucking prune juice, lame man, nigga. You drinking lean. Stop. What the fuck?
Death on ice.
Nigga, bro, that is the most nigga double cupping of prune juice. Are you serious?
My cup. Okay, I could be drinking iced tea. You just got fooled. Who's gonna live longer?
He'll go on these tirades about how he's not a role model, how that's not his responsibility. On one hand, he's acknowledging that he did certain things because of his own heroes, the people he looked up to.
I started drinking it because I'm from the South. I was young and I watched Michael Jordan Game 6 and made me want to go right into my driveway and shoot around. Well, I was also young and I listened to Pimp C and they said we drinking that lean. And made me want to drink the lean. So I picked the cup up.
But when it comes to his own fans looking up to him the same way, he wants to separate himself from the fact that kids started picking up the cup because of him. But then he'll gladly take credit for creating an entire generation of Lil Wayne lookalikes. A whole wave of rappers who grew up idolizing him. And
because that's a more positive image to spin. Nobody wants to fucking, take credit for fucking niggas overdosing and goddamn doing lean. That's lame. That's lame as fuck.
Modeled their whole style after him. That part he'll take. But no, sir, you cannot separate the two.
So I asked you, what was your reason? Or what is your reason? Why do you drink? Why are you drinking syrup? I don't do this to be cool. I did this because I was sick. None has been used. I'm not sick anymore. So I don't want to be known as the innovator of syrup or whatever, or the innovator of getting people fucked up.
This isn't a Lil Wayne thing specifically. Ask every artist about them glorifying drugs and they'll give you the same tone-deaf script.
When you look back, do you ever feel like you glorified that shit a little too much?
Not really.
Lil Wayne don't look like he think about shit. Look at this nigga. Does this look like a nigga that think? Bro, he don't think about shit, bro. He just exists and got lucky off this rap shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Stop with the bullshit, bro. These niggas don't be thinking. What the fuck?
They be like, he's still doing drugs. Like, nigga, like, I didn't say I was a role model. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm not LeBron James.
Right.
You keep rapping about doing
Nigga say I'm not LeBron.
something over and over again. Your fans feel connected to your every word. They start living through you. This is how you...
You know, it's funny. It's funny. This shit don't even work on me because I don't idolize rappers, bro. The only rapper that I feel like is a good role model, and the nigga's still a bad motherfucker sometimes, especially when it come to his past, like, it's J. Cole. I'll fuck with J. Cole in a sense of like, yeah, the nigga, like, he a family man. He got a cool family. He a rapper. He doing big things. He made his own record label, all that shit. That's fire. Then I listen to some of the songs of how he rap about goddamn what he was doing in college. I'm like, nigga, you a motherfucking fool, boy. You a monster, nigga. No cap. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though. We all kind of sort of go through that stage as young men, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shit just happen. And a lot of niggas don't leave that stage either. I ain't gonna lie. So, shit, you know.
End up with fans showing up to shows, bringing things for their favorite artists, like how Schoolboy Q's fans used to do to him.
But, I remember doing shows and, like, people used to be, like, coming up to me and just always offering drugs to me, like fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, so your shit is like, some people, I'm not saying I got him on drugs, but I'm damn no sure not helping him quit. You know what I'm saying?
Chance the Rapper's mixtape Acid Rap is another example. I remember watching a clip as a kid where a fan at one of his shows told him he wanted to try acid because of him. Chance immediately told him not to.
That was good, bro. Thanks for fucking coming, dude. Oh, thanks. There you go. So much. You're 1 year older than me and you're my role model. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm dropping us because don't do that.
Doing a lot of drugs, like a lot of drugs. If I hadn't had my spirit tugged on, literally, and a calling to become a better version of myself, then I would have died for sure. Then I would just...
Damn. Died off the drugs? But you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Bro, you doing enough drugs where you can die, you gotta chill. Like, actually gotta chill, bro.
Just be the representative of acid, and I'm so much more.
I can only imagine that's a hard thing to sit with, realizing how much power you actually have over people, and how badly that power had been misused. For the rappers who actually do try to speak out against this, they usually get clowned or just ignored completely.
We should be able to say what we can say, but then that's fine. But you cannot absolve yourself of the accountability when you have to face the consequence of your actions and when the chickens come home to roost. When Juice WRLD, who did drugs because of you, dies, that is a real moment of reflectiveness.
Juice WRLD died because he decided to eat all the perks in 1 second because he didn't want to go to jail. Bruh, that is not on Future. Now, Juice WRLD doing the drugs because he was influenced by what Future was saying. Now, that might be on Future. But Juice dying? Like that? That ain't Future, nigga. That shit, he got scared, bruh. He got scared, gang. And he didn't want to go to jail, bruh. That's understandable, gang. Jail hard, bro. No doubt. I ain't never been in jail, but that's one of those things that you don't have to experience it to know it's tough. You feel me? And that's just, yeah, bro. Shit. Rest in peace of Juice, though, bro. No cap, man. No bad.
That needs to happen within the culture.
I think the shit that these niggas are doing is lame. Like, point blank, taking pills on Instagram, and I don't agree. I don't agree with that shit being done in the first place.
The ones who push back against this backwards culture get labeled as uncool and corny. They get removed from the cool table immediately. I think a lot of these artists do feel some kind of guilt for the part they played in all of this, but they can't let themselves fully sit with that, because doing so would mean actually looking in the mirror, and whatever's staring back at them might be harder to face than the guilt they're already carrying. So instead they get defensive, dismissive, and super weird about it.
I do be thinking like that I don't want to get bad karma from making like junkies and stuff. I be thinking that because I feel like Lil Wayne get a lot of bad karma for making a lot of us. Like, I feel like Lil Wayne get a bad karma for making like a lot of us into what we are.
So now you say you rap about sobriety intentionally and stuff. Do you feel guilty for that?
I mean, you should a little bit, but not really. I feel guilty, but
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like it's guilty because you said what you said, but at the end of the day, like, it's up to that individual whether or not they follow what you said. At the end of the day, it's an individual thing, right? It's a okay, I said do drugs, and then it entered that person's ear. That person now has the choice to either do it or not do it. Now, me, I picked to not do it, cause fuck you, nigga. I'm not doing, bitch. I'm not finna spend I'm not finna get rich and then spend $100,000 on fucking syrup. Are you crazy, bitch? Fuck you, no. That's such a waste of fucking money. I actually would nigga, I would be so angry, bro. I can't be that angry all the time, bro. Like, you know how angry I would be? Like, I spend $100,000 on syrup. Like, I have an album to make. The advance is $300,000. I spent $100,000 the advance on syrup. You know how fucking angry I would be, bitch? Like, what the fuck? Nah, nigga. Stop playing on me, bro. It's like, you shit crazy.
not really. It's like, oh well, like if you feel some way about it, oh you just suck a dick, like.
Hey, but with that being said, man, I'm gonna catch our next one, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all get 1,000 subscribers and do not do drugs. That shit lame as fuck. And with that being said, we out.